What the
Fucker, what do you want? When I step outside, I don't got a front. We done hit the club, that line get cut. I can't waste my time not trying to stunt.
What's going on? Oh my god. What's going on YouTube? It's KEVINBO202, and I literally thought I would never say that again. This was an ongoing fight for literally almost 4 years, and somehow, some way, I'm back. Now, I feel like there's a lot to talk about because there are some things that I've never addressed, mainly with the deletion of my channel. But, man, I don't even know where to start. I had some friends tell me that I probably should write this and have some kind of script, but I don't know. I felt like I just wanted to go from heart with this. I mean, it's been an ongoing battle with trying to get this channel back, and it's just been crazy. Let me first explain that the main reason why I wasn't back like immediately or fast is just due to the fact that there is no real YouTube customer support or service. Emailing them got nowhere. Trying to appeal the termination with the channel got nowhere. I mean, there is literally no form of way to get a hold of somebody at YouTube, or at least that's what I thought. I mean, like, I literally tried everything. I tried tweeting them originally back in 2018. Had no form of help. I mean, it just basically got to somebody and then it was like, oh, we'll see what we can do, and got absolutely nowhere. I mean, I've tried calling Google, I've tried calling here, I've tried calling there, and emailing here, emailing there, everything got nowhere. I've tried, and I put up a fight with trying to do something to get this channel back for so long that you guys don't even understand or know about. It just got nowhere. Basically, the only reason why a lot of you guys are seeing me right now is because of the fact that I was actually able to get a hold of a human at YouTube, and it took literally almost 4 years to do so. That's all I needed, was a human to look into the account, and I was actually at my cousin's when I got the email. They reinstated the entire account, all the content, and it's just unbelievable. I didn't entirely leave YouTube, I just left the YouTuber part of me. Some of my fans know I'm still doing music. At the end of 2018, when I realized that the channel's not going to come back, I was like, fuck it, and I didn't want to completely go. I still have been trying to push this music thing out there, and since the end of 2018, I had another channel, and it's strictly just music videos, nothing else, no form of talking like this, like how I used to back in the day. God, this is so unbelievable. I don't know. I feel like we need to kind of talk about what the fuck happened. Long story short, I got into a beef with YouTuber Unsubscribe, and it basically all started with him kind of coming at me over me having an opinion of a certain album that he didn't agree with. I guess because of me liking the album, he decided to talk shit on me in one of his YouTube videos. Now, me personally, I never heard of the dude, but because we both did reviews on Eminem, I guess we had a lot of like the same fan base, because they were kind of who was coming to me and be like, hey, you know, this guy's, you know, talking shit on you in a video just over my opinion. He didn't even really have my opinion like 100% right.
Like, he's so out not to defend anybody, he won't say anything bad about Encore. And
That's my opinion, though. Some of you guys may like it, and I respect that, but for me personally, I didn't really like the record that much. It's over the album Encore by Eminem, which is very much known to be one of his worst albums ever. And in my review, I was basically like saying that I don't think the album is 100% trash. There were some tracks I didn't like, but more of them I did. Like that there's certain songs on the album that I do like a lot, mainly being like Mockingbird, Like Toy Soldiers. I thought Just Lose It was funny and it was okay. Not as good as the other funny songs that he used to do. And I actually liked Puke, which a lot of people didn't like that song. I remember like the bonus tracks on the album, originally on the main album, but it got leaked, so they just like kind of put it as a bonus. We as Americans, I thought was fire. But he kind of took it as me like thinking it's like one of his greatest works, which is something that I've never said. That's basically what started this whole thing between me and him. Now me, I see this, I'm like, who the hell is this dude? And you know, because he had some followers, I was like, fuck it, you know, I'm gonna respond. And I did. I tried like roasting him, and you know, like it was supposed to be, all right, you want to talk shit on me, I could talk shit on you kind of thing. I was rapping at the time, and he's making fun of my music, which is whatever. So I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna go at him, the funniest thing to do would be a diss track. That's basically where the infamous song Timo came from, and basically was just me trying to make like jokes at him. There were two different song instrumentals that I had like ideas of like what I wanted to use to get under his skin and just like kind of make fun of him, basically like parody of. The first one was Big Weenie, like I just said. He did not like me liking the album Encore, and I didn't even like that song. But I knew that if I like rapped on this song and used some of the flows at him and stuff like that, like it would get under his skin and just like blow him up. And then I thought like the other song was Lil Pump's song D-Rose, which I knew that he's like the super Eminem stan, and I knew he had to have hated Lil Pump.
so yeah, Kevin Bo, honestly, just come by my house and just do a drive-by and just shoot me in the goddamn...
And I knew that it would be funny as shit if I jumped on there, did like a little pump flow, kind of like parodying the songs, and then go in on them with the bars during the verse. And that's basically what I did.
Kevbo catching 3 bodies off a clip. Flip them like a fillet out in Philly frying fish. You might be a baby, put these bullets at your crib.
And to this day, that song has been begged for from his subscribers to me, asking please let it go, put it up, post it. And I just been like, you know what? Seeing how much they wanted it, I thought it would be funnier just to keep it back and hold it to myself. That's why there's kind of like this legendary, the infamous Timo thing going on with the Free Timo campaign, you could say. And yes, guys, I not only have had that song for legitimate years, but it's on this channel to this day. It's just privated. So that's where it went. It kind of went into me making this funny diss track against this dude, just trying to roast him. And then this is basically where everything just blew up. Instead of just making a video on me talking shit, which is what I expected, he then tried using my song in one of his own little skits of a video where he used the song for over a minute straight. And to me, dude, that's copyrighted material. I made this, my producers are on this, my lyrics that I wrote on this, I recorded this, and I'm trying to take this music thing seriously. Like, if you want to roast me, if you want to make videos and talk shit about me, that's all good and clear. But dude, don't steal my material that I've worked on. And yes, I know that kind of sounds a little crazy, being that I just jumped on an instrumental remake of the Lil Pump D-Rose song, but that's more of like a parody versus somebody stealing your actual content that you worked on and just using it as part of their video. And I told him that, and that's where the whole mess comes in. Now, at this time, I'm now uploading my music to iTunes, and I'm trying to do this officially. It's under 202 Records, and all my material with my music is 100% copyrighted. If you're doing like a review of a song and you are playing the song and talking about your opinions, that's one thing, but using my content as a part of a video for you doing some kind of skit, I wasn't cool with that. You can be critical with my music. I know my music is not perfect. I make music for my fans. Obviously, you already were a hater, so you're trying to use my music against me, but actually using over a minute of the song, what ends up happening is he gets hit with the copyright. After that, what does he do next? He decides, oh, it's fair use, this is fair use. So we chopped the song up to like 40 or 50 seconds and then uploaded it again and thought it would be okay. And again, another copyright came from that. He did it again and just keep claiming fair use, fair use, fair use. Like, it was pissing me off because it's like, dude, I told you already. You can do the video against me. If you want to be critical and do a song review, you know, do that or whatever and play the song and react to it. I don't care about that. My fans have done that, and I told them all that it's 100% fine with me. But using my content in a part of a skit, that's kind of where the issue was coming from. And he was taking me not seriously with this, and that's kind of where I was getting pissed off. And I'll 100% admit that I did some wrong shit, and I reported some of his videos because I wanted him to understand, like, dude, this is not a joke. Take me seriously. And that's where he basically got like the final strike on his YouTube channel, and that's where they were terminating him. Now, for me, guys, 100% understand that was not my intention. It wasn't my intention to try to like erase this dude and all of his fans and all of his work. No, this was me trying to let this dude know, stop. How you're using my content is not right. Like, imagine you make a video, guys, somebody that's behind this camera right now watching this. You decide, hey, I would like to make a skit on my YouTube channel. Let me use, you know, a popular song and put it for like a whole minute long. Do that and then see what happens. You will see that the video will get claimed, and sometimes either one, the entire video will be taken down for using the copyright material, or two, which is the more common version, is they just take all the profits from that video. And you could see when you hit the description of the video, if there's a song at the bottom that's copyrighted. That's what happens. I've actually been hit with a copyright strike before when I did a song cover back in the day. I used to do song covers, and I understood that some artists don't want that, some artists don't care because it's promotion and they're getting more money out of it from the ads. So I already kind of knew how that worked, but I was just trying to get this dude to like wake up and just realize, like, dude, I don't give a shit if you want to diss me, if you want to do this or that. I have already said it. It got nowhere. So his account gets terminated. All he had to do was make an appeal. He had to give his personal information to YouTube, and they would have removed strikes, the ones that weren't actually using my song. Instead, he gave them false legal information of his own. He apparently said something along the lines of he didn't want me getting that. And dude, real shit, I wouldn't be able to see that regardless. That's between you and YouTube. They would have removed the strikes and his channel would have been right back up. And again, it was not my intention to get him deleted. He decided to give false legal information, and when they realized that his information that he gave did not add up to what he already had on the account, they terminated him for good. In 100% honesty, I felt bad for that. And people were hitting me up like, yo, dude, they got terminated, this, and that. And within a day or two, that's when my account got terminated as spam. I've had people tell me that he basically orchestrated this thing outside of YouTube about having his fan base attack me. And that's what happened. And my account was taken down as spam. And that's why I've been off of YouTube on this channel for about 3.5, almost 4 years. It was, I believe, May of 2018. Now it's March of 2022. So that's basically what happened. And that's what sucked. I tried fighting and saying, you know, I had no no issues with my channel, tried emailing, tried appealing, tried doing all these things, and it just led to absolutely nowhere. Now, when your account's terminated, you get an email letting you know basically that you are not allowed to make a new channel, which is something that he did. He just entirely went like right back and re-uploaded all of his work, and to me, that's fine. That's basically around when he decided to make his 1-hour video on me, and I never like officially responded on like one of my personal channels. I had one of my fans put up a video that I ended up telling him to take down, that it was basically just me like going at him and telling him like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I was like pissed as hell when I was doing that video. That's basically where the story of the KEVINBO202 channel is done. I realized over time that I'm not getting this channel back, and I tried in 2019, I tried in 2020, I tried in 2021, I tried everything. But because I was finally able to get a hold of actual YouTube representative, I was finally able to speak to somebody that looked at my channel and realized there was no violations on my end, and they reinstated the channel. Now, at this point, he has his other remade YouTube channel of his old content up. I could not do that because I did not have all of my old videos. I mean, my YouTube videos literally spanned from like 2012. So it was 6 years of content up until 2018 when my channel was gone. And I just lost everything. I never thought I would see any of these videos again. I thought everything was just gone. Now I've learned my lesson about that, and now I've downloaded all of my YouTube content over the past couple of days. I am never losing all those videos again. So he was able to just bounce back kinda like with me too a little bit. My YouTube music channel did not blow up. It did not become the things that I wanted it to be, but I was able to get a bunch of my other fans and older fans back into this channel. But it honestly, it just hasn't been the same. Now, unsubscribe. I know you're going to be watching this. I know you're already on my Instagram. This is me basically saying to you, dude, what happened in 2018, it was fucked. I did wrong and you did wrong. I feel like we both could be men about this. I am 1000% willing to admit I was wrong. It was not my intention to get your channel deleted. My intention was getting you to realize that you need to stop with using my song as if like it had no value and you could just use it in your video. And for that, I am saying that I am sorry. Now, guys, behind the scenes with all this shit going on and my channel being gone for years, I have multiple times reached out to unsubscribe to kind of let them know like, dude, it sucks about what happened. I tried apologizing. I got to speak with him like a couple times briefly, but as of right now, I have no personal beef between unsubscribe, and basically this just sucks because with his original channel, he doesn't know where his channel would have ever gotten. I mean, he was steady grinding and he was putting videos up and he was getting bigger subscribers, bigger views. And I slowly was also doing the same thing. My channel was slowly growing. I put so much time, so much effort, so much of doing this for you guys over the years. And basically, you know, who knows where my channel would have gotten to? I have no clue. Maybe it would have gotten nowhere. Maybe it would have hit 100,000 subscribers. I have no clue. And now here we are, 2022. Now COVID's a thing and the world's crazy and there might be World War III going on and like, all this craziness has changed. I've grown as an adult. For all this time, I'm still working for myself. I still have my online business and I'm still reselling M&M stuff. But also another big thing has been like retro video games and Yu-Gi-Oh cards has been a big thing. And like everything kind of blew up during COVID and it's just like, it's crazy. But if anybody actually cares about me rather than just the content that I put out, just know that I've 100% been okay. I know my real followers and stuff, they already know this because they see me on Instagram and they see my music videos. But everything has been cool. Like there's been so many times over the years that I wanted to come back, and after losing all my content, like every time I picked up a camera and I was like, you know what, I got better equipment now, I got this, I got that, good editing software, everything. Every time I tried, it just led to me being like, fuck, I can't. It just felt like all that hard work before, do I really want to start all that over? Again, I wasn't like unsubscribed and had all my content that I could just re-upload and hope that it would do something again. It was basically like, here's a pen and paper, start over. And I just didn't have it in me. Now, there's two more things I want to address. I want to address some of the things in the unsubscribe video, and then I want to address the future of this channel and what it might be, or I don't even know yet. Okay, let's first address the unsubscribe video that he did on me. I'm going to be 1,000,000,000% honest. To this day, I have never 100% watched the entire thing. Mainly because like, I skimmed through it and I saw his points and what he's trying to prove and this and that. He was basically just trying to like paint me as being like this evil villain scammer, just trying to take down his channel. Don't take criticism this and don't take criticism that. And like, I watched bits and pieces and I got like some of the points and I just wanted to try to address them really quickly. Okay, one of the points that he had is that I don't take criticism. I want you to know, if he never used my song as a 1-minute intro to a skit of a video that he was doing, and he just straight up played my song, let me know his opinion, didn't like the song, did like the song, that would have been perfectly fine, even though I know that it wouldn't be 100% truthful because I know that he already had beef against me. And again, why would somebody that doesn't like me as a person or my opinion on the Eminem Encore album and this and that, he wouldn't be 1,000% truthful of just listening to my music, and I know that. So that's kind of like been drifted away. The whole opinion thing, no. I actually ask my fans for criticism multiple times when they hear my projects, like, hey, what songs do you not like? What songs did you like? Is there some things that you were like okay about but didn't like it so much? Just be honest with me. I've always done that with all of my projects. It's different when it's coming from my fans versus it coming from one of Unsubscribed's fans that are 100% is going to be talking shit. Oh, he's a this, he's a that. And honestly, part of it is my fault because I never addressed this stuff, at least officially. So no, I'm 100% off for criticism. Your fans, you guys can make YouTube videos and you can talk about my music videos. I would 1,000% ask you to at least be open-minded. Listen to my songs as if I wasn't this unsubscribed super villain. Be open-minded and give me your honest opinion. I would actually appreciate that a ton. And if you didn't like some things, I want to know why you don't like them. So maybe I could try to, as an artist, grow, change. And I've done that for years now with doing music to this day. From 2018 to 2022, I'm still doing music. And the crazy thing is one of my projects is releasing. And the crazier thing is with the timing, I'm actually going to get the CDs literally today. UPS is supposed to be coming any minute. So no, I 1,000% can take criticism. I would just like it to be honest and not just, oh, you're a piece of shit, you're trash, you suck, and being biased over the things between me and Unsubscribed. The second thing I want to address is basically he was saying that my content was absolute shit, that it sucked, it was boring, and basically just that the content was shitty. Let me be the first to admit, before anybody else wants to say anything about my older content, that it absolutely was shit. I started off as literally a kid. I believe I was like a freshman in high school in 2012 or a sophomore. And I used to watch YouTube videos of Eminem fans showing their Eminem CD collection. And I thought, damn, that's pretty cool. I have some of the albums and this and that. And I learned that there was like singles and promo CDs and stuff that I didn't really know about or even understand. So I was like, fuck it, I could do that. So what did I do? My first YouTube video was me literally as a child sitting on my bed with a priority mailbox on my bed showing different CDs.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's KEVINBO202 and I'm bringing you guys a video of my Eminem The Singles box set. It has 11 CDs in it.
My second video was me showing the entire Eminem collection that I had up at that time, literally on my nightstand using an iPod Touch.
Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's KEVINBO202 and I'm going to be showing you guys a video of all of the Eminem CDs. I have all of his solo albums, compilations, singles, and some of his like band, well not band, but like rap groups that he was in.
That video is basically what propelled my channel to be somewhat, not big, but it grew the channel. I went from getting like no views and like randomly it got like 10 views, 50 views, 100, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. It went all the way up into 30,000 views until the channel was terminated. My second YouTube video, it somehow caught traction and I really don't know, but that video probably changed my life. I was able, as a broke ass kid with nothing, able to sell those CDs for a few $100s, buy an iPhone 4 that I still have to this day, and start a business from that. That's when in 2013 I made, which became my biggest YouTube video, my entire Eminem collection.
Alright, what's up YouTube? It's KEVINBO202.
I was able to buy, resell, until I amassed this big collection that I was able to show to you guys. And that's where a lot of the fans that might be watching this video, I don't even know if it's going to catch traction or if anybody's even going to see it, but that's how a lot of you guys know who I am today. Because I hustled my ass off as a kid that came from nothing, that had barely any money, that I had to grind and do everything I can to hustle to be able to make something out of this. And this is what changed my life. The only difference from that is back then, I needed this. As of now, I don't. But understand that a lot of the passion is still here, and it's been here all this time, and I deeply miss this. My friends know that. I miss this so much. So again, was my content shitty? 1,000%. A lot of the videos he was like showing snippets of in his video, it was like of me in 2015 or 2014, maybe some in 2016. Most of it was like years before like his video was made. And I can 1,000% admit that yes, the content was not only shitty, but I was extremely depressed. In 2014, I lost my father. Look, I don't want a pity party. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to explain. I was super depressed. You can watch, go to my channel right now. Go to the videos from 2014 and look how I talk and how I look.
What's going on YouTube? It's KEVINBO202 and I'm here to do a review of
what's going on guys, blah blah blah. Like, dude, I just went through like the most traumatizing shit and I was trying to still do something with the channel because I wanted it to keep growing, and it did at that time. 2015, I move out of my aunt's and I get my first apartment. You'll see like in the background of the videos was like wood panels. It was like the cheap ass like walls. That was my first apartment. And then in 2016, I bought my first house because I was able to hustle up enough money from selling M&M collectibles, electronics, and stuff that I still do to this day. That's when you guys saw this chair. In 2016, that's when the content was like starting to get a little bit better. I mean, I was able to get better equipment and stuff like that. Not what I have today, but better for its time. Like, I tried and I was evolving. Like when you showed the video of me with the black shirt with the wood panels in the back, and I'm just like, I'm slumped over and I'm like, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. I was going through a lot at that time. And yes, it 1,000% impacted my content. If I was like a multi-millionaire at the time and I could afford to buy all this crazy equipment and shit, I would have. But I wasn't. I was basically somebody that was hustling. I had to hustle up enough money to move out of my aunt's during the summer of 2015. I then jumped into adulthood instantly. Got my first apartment. I was making a buy. I started selling more stuff. And first it was kind of like a struggle and a grind, worrying about bills, this, that. But I managed to end up amounting a certain amount of money that I was able to purchase my first home in 2016. Another thing with my content is I tried branching out what I did. And unsubscribe. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you go through it to this day. Look, subscribers and stuff, whoever's watching this, I don't know who. A lot of you guys are M&M fans, and a lot of you are M&M stans who absolutely hate any other genre of music, any other artist, doesn't like this, doesn't like that, only focuses on Eminem. And over the years, my requests on my channel were, can you review this Eminem album? Can you review this Eminem song? Can you review these Eminem items? Can you get this cassette, this CD, this vinyl, this, that. And I'm trying to like please you guys because I was hoping that it would grow the channel more. And instead, it kind of just made my channel stagnant and focus on the same shit. I continuously tried branching out. You could look at like one of my first 5 videos on YouTube was like me reviewing a 2 Chainz album. And when I did that, people were like, oh, 2 Chainz, he's trash. He's this, he's that. And that was the Eminem subscribers. I tried doing song covers of other artists. Every time I did any other video that wasn't about Eminem, it got less views, it got trash. You know, why do you like this artist? He's trash. Can you review this Eminem song? And I've seen on Unsubscribed's channel that he's going through a very similar thing where his fans are asking him to review Eminem, review Eminem, review Eminem. And looking at his channel views, a majority of his channel views are just based off of Eminem things. And his comments are, can you review Kamikaze? Can you review Revival? Can you review Music to be Murdered by? Can you review this? Can you review that? I know what that's like, and it sucks. You see your views. You get like a few hundred views here, 400 views there. But when you do something about Eminem, you know what your views are going to be. And it sucks. And I tried breaking out of that. And in fact, the funny thing is I was actually writing up a script and I even started recording a video in 2018 right before my channel got deleted where I was actually going to be doing like one last showing my entire Eminem collection video and then being done and focusing on my music. The timing of everything was just wild and then the channel's terminated and then that whole video got scrapped and thrown away years ago. The script, I still have it, you know, it just fucked everything up because I don't want to do just videos on one artist. I've never wanted that, and I'm 100% certain that Unsubscribed feels the exact same way. Believe it or not, me and Unsubscribed, we are a lot more alike than he may actually think and a lot of his fans might actually believe. And I guess maybe the last thing I should address is the whole him calling me a scammer. He had like some fan that bought a CD that the case was cracked in the mail and, you know, he showed messages of something that I said. You gotta understand that that person was a child who shouldn't have been on eBay regardless. If you wanted my CD and you were a kid, a lot of them had their parents purchase it. But this kid got the CD, you don't show the messages that they sent me threatening, oh, I'm gonna leave negative feedback if you don't do this, if you don't do that, if you don't do this, and they end up leaving like some bullshit neutral feedback over a CD case that was cracked. That's not scamming. A scam is if I didn't send the product at all. Unfortunately, it was damaged, which is not my fault. I used a bubbled mailer, something that I use to this day. Literally, like look. This, I bought 100 bubbled mailers. This is exactly what I ship my CDs in, okay? And I ship video games, I ship Yu-Gi-Oh cards, whatever I'm selling, I still use these. I bought 100 and probably used 30 or 40 of them. I just bought these like a couple weeks ago. Now, can things get damaged in the mail? Absolutely. If they would have just hit me up and been like, hey, I bought the CD, but unfortunately the case was cracked. I'm kind of bummed about that. Could you maybe send another one and I'll send this one back? Rather than threatening to do this, do that, like it was my fault. And the crazy thing is, you were the only person that had that issue. And I sell thousands of things a year. Video games, trading cards, music memorabilia, Eminem stuff to this day. And it seems like you were the only people to ever have that issue that there was damage in the mail. But coming at me like that and then trying to call me a scammer, which it makes absolutely no sense. If I was a scammer, I would not have my business. I would not be selling at least like 100 items a month. And all of my selling accounts have 100% positive feedback. This had to do with a kid. I didn't really even want to address this, nor do I feel like I have to, but because it was said in the video, I thought maybe I should at least speak my piece. So no, if I was a scammer, I would not be selling stuff. I would not have a business. I would not have 100% positive feedback on all my accounts. And it doesn't even make sense, especially when I'm somebody that even called out scammers that were selling bootlegs of Eminem stuff back in the day. If I was this big scammer and stuff, why did other fans that bought those CDs do CD reviews, show the shirts, show this, show that. Like, it doesn't even make sense, and I'm only addressing it because it was brought up, but I almost feel like I don't even have to. It's a joke. And then, yeah, you know, it says I'm a whack rapper and stuff. Like, dude, come on, man. I'm the first to admit my first 3 projects were recorded on a Blue Snowball cheapo mic. Eventually, I was finally able to upgrade and buy, like, a more professional, expensive mic. But during my first few projects, it was more like a test run to see, like, can I do this? I 100% wish I would have just, like, went all in and stuff in the beginning because, honestly, like, the quality of the project just would have been better overall. I sometimes even think about redoing my projects, kind of like Unsubscribe has been talking about, like, redoing or remastering his project that he put out. When this all happened, I put 3 CDs out. My third CD just came out. I put out my first project in August of 2017, the second project in December 31st, 2017, within 4 months of each other. And then 2 Trap came out, I think, in like May of 2018. Like, that's 3 projects within 1 year span. To be exact, 9 months. 3 projects of me trying this out and it actually kind of working, and my fans like letting me know, hey, I didn't like this song, I really like this, I really like this, wow, I like this song, are you gonna do more songs like this? Like, it was growing, dude. This was my start as a rapper, as an artist. It wasn't me like being 5-10 years deep at that time putting out shitty content. Like, dude, I was trying, and I 1000% can admit, like, a lot of my first songs, it's not that great. The quality wasn't there, maybe the flow wasn't that perfect, but dude, you should be able to accept criticism too, and I'll be the first to tell you that your project that you put out last year, I think, wasn't that great. And even like the diss song you did, like, you know, you got your friends rapping along with you and like all the flows were off, the content wasn't that great, your roasts were horrible, the punchlines were a joke. No offense, but like, I just had a rap beef earlier this year with a rapper from Philadelphia named Yada Yada, and as whack as his song was, it was at least entertaining a little bit. He had funny punchlines, funny jokes.
I thought you had advantage. My nigga, please, how the fuck you this a rapper wearing shorts above your knee? I'm getting rich with Louis. Who's Kevin Bo? I don't know. Now, who's Kevin Bo? I don't know.
I actually give Yachty credit because his song wasn't that bad. I'll admit, I actually went and I skimmed through some of your songs. I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I wanted to see what you were about. You know, you talk shit on me about being a horrible rapper and this and that. I wanted to see for myself what you could do because I already heard the diss track and didn't really think it was much of anything. And then I skimmed through your other songs and like, I mean, there's like some potential there and stuff. I'm going to be 100% honest. You trying to be a rapper when you openly use the N-word in videos and tweet out the N-word and stuff like that. Like, if you ever were to become a rapper, like, you would be canceled immediately just for using the N-word the way you do. And I understand that your content is like, it's different. It's not like you're not from the streets. Like, I was raised a little different because of where I was from. I don't throw around the N-word and stuff like that. I never have. But you doing those things, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you to become a rapper, honestly. Now, if you're just doing it to make like meme rap and joke rap on YouTube and to be like this YouTuber rapper versus like actually being a rapper, then dude, I say go for it. Why not? But what I did here, the energy wasn't there. The beats were okay. Some of the beats weren't that great. And like, it seems like you're really trying with the pen, and I feel like that's important. But I mean, like, listening to it as like an enjoyable song, I wasn't feeling any of the songs. I'm gonna be straight up with you. Now, I'm gonna be honest also, dude, I would be more than willing to like try to collaborate with you and like maybe do like a FaceTime video if you wanted. For me doing this from 2017 to 2022, it's almost the 5-year anniversary of my first project, Self-Made Hostage EP. If you listen to my older stuff and you listen to where I'm at now with my last projects, I mean, my last 3 projects were Self-Made Hostage EP 2, which came out in 2020, Journey to LA, which came out in 2021, and my newest project that's literally about to be out on CD, The Party Ends When You Die. If you listen to the quality of the songs, the flows, the catchiness, and especially the bars, you will see the growth of Kevbo. Oh, by the way, I changed my artist name to Kevbo just because it's a lot easier to remember. But 202 all the way, still 202 Records is still a thing. I realized as an artist, changing from KEVINBO202 to Kevbo, it's a big difference. It's easier to remember, and it's a lot easier to say, rather than somebody calling me KEVINBO202 or whatever. I got that changed just for that reason, and you can see that on my YouTube channel, Kevbo. But yes, dude, I agree. Some of my earlier songs, trash. I feel like there was potential, and like, with songs like My Story, I mean, the flow wasn't 100% there. At least you know that I tried. I was getting better. Hitman, I mean, it's not my favorite song that I've done. Apple Watch on the Wrist was done as a joke, but like the song Fishes, I think, was absolutely trash. Even me, Unsubscribe, I even thought about like doing like a remaster of my first project and re-recording. I re-recorded My Story and I think Hitman before, and I was able to like better the flow, trying to like make it sound like better, and dude, I'll admit, yeah, but you calling me a trash rapper and then putting out the project you did, I don't know. And I would be willing to like maybe pitch some ideas or pitch some like something that I've been working on that I like a lot is themed projects. And like really trying to stick with a certain theme and like make something that's enjoyable or catchy and different flow ideas and different beat ideas. I mean, I'm willing to give some like open advice because dude, I was that person that made Self-Made Hostage EP in 2017. The quality wasn't there. The flows weren't perfect. This, that. I can admit that. Over the years, things changed. I got way better production. The mixing is way better on my projects. And yeah, that's basically that with the whack music thing. So to wrap up the whole unsubscribe thing with the channel getting deleted, I hope this kind of like explains a lot of it. His video on me never really meant anything to me or like hurt my feelings. To me, it was just shit talking versus like actually proving some kind of point. But also at the same time, we had a lot of the same fans. Them seeing that and then not hearing anything from me, I feel like is part of what made like a lot of people not even care anymore. I also feel like a lot of my old subscribers more so just cared about the content versus about me as a person. And that's also why I was moving more towards like just doing my own music and leaving like the other stuff behind. I hope that explains a lot of things. And let's now talk about the future of this YouTube channel. The future of this YouTube channel is I absolutely have no clue. I never expected to get this back, and I 1000% know that at this point, this is 100% a dead channel. The only people that are really watching the videos right now are people that used to be subscribed that were fans. And I saw you guys are putting some hours in, man. Like I posted on my Instagram, like within like the first like 11 hours, like I went to bed. I know I have some like international fans or whatever. Like you guys put like 3.8 hours in. And then the next day I checked, it was at like 14 hours of watch time. Like you guys are watching it and I think that's dope. But with that being said, understand that like what used to be on the channel, it's just not there anymore. 202 Tuesdays, gone. Single Saturdays, gone. Doing song covers and this and that, all gone. Now, like, I don't know. I never really got to, like, shut a door with the Eminem thing that I wanted to do before, and maybe I'll go back and I'll get, like, my entire Eminem collection out and do like one last send-off video of like, I'm gonna do this, I hope you guys enjoy it, and then just be done with it. Maybe I'll do that if that's something that you guys would want. At least let me know in the comments. But like, what the channel was becoming was more so me just becoming an artist and doing my own thing. That's basically where I left it off. And like, dude, I love YouTube. I watch YouTube every single day of my life. I don't even have cable. I do not watch TV. I don't like watching paid actors make money and, you know, tell a story. It's not really my thing. The main things like I watch on YouTube is like documentaries to like learn stuff, or I don't know, just stuff like that. Plus I like some entertaining YouTubers, but I do not watch TV. This is what I love. If I can jump back into it, I don't know. And again, I know this is 1000% a dead channel. It's been shut down for literally almost 4 years. I don't expect it to just like boom and take off and things to be, you know, great, have a steady like following and stuff like it used to. And you also got to realize that I'm older now. It's been 4 years since I've done an actual YouTube video, not including like a music video. So I don't know. I just feel like this had to be put out because I want you guys to at least be like updated and understand some of the things that have been going on and, you know, the music that I'm working on still. I was talking to some of my friends also, like, you know, what would I do with the YouTube channel, you know? If I could go back and at least do like little promos and showing you guys like my music and the CDs and stuff like that, like maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Maybe like behind the scenes stuff, and I really have no clue at this point. It's just, it's unbelievable to even have this channel back. And if it gets absolutely nowhere at this point, I'm okay with that because I already never expected to even see it again or see any of the old videos, and it's going to be hard to make the YouTube algorithm again. I'm 1000% aware of that. What I feel like I should show you guys though, like, I don't know, I'll just show you a quick sneak peek of some of the things that I've been doing up until this point. I did the Eminem thing, but over time, I've bought and resold video games. It's kind of a passion of mine also. It's part of what I've been doing for a living, but I've collected some pretty cool stuff. Like these are all original PlayStation 1 controllers. Yes, guys, for the kids, no joysticks. That was the struggle in the 90s. Those are all new in the box. I mean, this is just some of the personal collection. Some PS2 stuff. These are all pretty rare. PS1, PS2, a couple of PS3 controllers. These are all rare. You know, lots of cool stuff. This is like part of what I've done, you know, all this time. I've also sold like really cool display stuff, promo signs and stuff for games. That Wii's new in the box, Pokemon Arceus display, GameCube that's pre-owned, that's my personal collection. That's an original PS1 sign from the 1990s and it still lights up. PlayStation 2 cabinet. This is an original PS1 cabinet. These were 3D printed, pretty badass. If you guys played Spyro 2, you know what these are. I had somebody do that for me. Plus like the figures and a bunch of my PS1 collection. Spyro 1, 2, 3, Crash 1, 2, 3, CTR, Crash Team Racing, Crash Bash, just like lots of cool stuff. A lot of people never even heard of this game, Skull Monkeys. One of the most aggravating yet fun games I've ever played. Some PS1 and 2 stuff. That PSP is brand new in the box, which is pretty hard to find. There's a bunch of games. That's basically a lot of what I've been doing for the past some time is retro gaming. But guys, basically again, I do not know what the future of this channel is. I'm going to figure some things out. I mean, honest to God, like, it's an absolute blessing to even be here and be able to use this channel as it is right now. But I'm going to figure things out. If you guys, like, have any ideas of, like, if you would want something or if you have some kind of idea of what you would want from this channel, let me know. I hope that this kind of, like, ends any questions that anybody might have had of, like, what happened or what's going on now. But I'm still grinding. I'm still doing music. Since my channel was deleted, I've dropped, like, at least 5 projects. The Heartless Breather, Branch from a Broken Family Tree. After that, I believe, was Self-Made Hostage 2, Journey to LA, and now The Party Ends When You Die, which is also the shirt that I'm wearing. I have t-shirts that I'm going to be selling, the official CDs, and I also have some official pretty cool water bottles. Maybe that'll be like the first thing I do is I'll post some of my music stuff. I'll let you guys see some of the CDs and some of the music that I've worked on. And I might hit up one of my buddies. I might do like kind of like a vlog and kind of talk about music and things that we've been working on and kind of let you guys into our little crazy world of this whole music thing that we've been working on. 202 Records is going strong. I'm trying to grow it still. I love this. This music stuff is something that I'm absolutely passionate about and that I've done and absolutely love to this day. And if it heads nowhere, it heads nowhere. I mean, I've got my business booming. I got my crib. I got my car. I feel like as long as I keep working hard, I'm set for life. But that dream is like, it feels like it's this close. I don't know. We'll see. To the fans that didn't have Instagram and didn't know like what the hell was going on with me or whatever, I want to apologize that like this sucks. I did not want an end to this channel. I wanted to keep going strong and I just wasn't able to do that. And I'm sorry. But I guess that's going to be it, guys. That's it for now. I'm KEVINBO202. I'm also Kevbo sometimes. I hope you enjoyed the video. And peace out, guys. Damn. That was a throwback.